name tags right here.
And I have folders for you.
Hi, I'm good. Yep. Come on now. Jay, I have yours. Morning. Morning. Hi. Nice to see you. Hi.
Everyone has a difference. Because I know I was cut onion on my ear and took my earring away.
How are you?
Half an hour.
Welcome to City of Bonita Springs, the City Council room. This is our City Hall, and let's go through the agenda a little bit. Go to the first page. Everybody with me? Perfect. Do you need a packet? Welcome everybody, 10 o'clock, perfect timing, thank you. Everybody got some juice and orange juice, milk I hope. As I met the other day, I'm Steve McIntosh, City Council Deputy Mayor. But we have some other very honored guests in the room who are going to be your sponsors today, who are working with the City of Bonita Springs. In the far rear of the room, please say hello to our city manager, Carl Swain. Mr. Swain, good morning.
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
It's okay if you clap. He's very smart.
It'd make me feel good. No,
Yeah, Frank?
that's good. Thank you.
Frank, would you introduce yourself too, please?
I'm Frank Cassidy, Code Compliance, Code Enforcement Division Director, handling code enforcement.
Code enforcement is our internal police that make sure that everybody's living up to standards and they don't have trash in their yards and so on. So Frank, thank you for that. In the red, it's our city attorney, Audrey Vance.
Hi.
Welcome. And we wouldn't really have a party without Kathy McGrath. Kathy is one of our volunteers. As I mentioned the other day, we have 100 volunteers in the city. Kathy is always at every meeting, all our city council meetings.
May I say that both our city manager, Carl Schwing, and Cassidy left Cape Coral to come here, and we're so fortunate to have him.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
And we feel fortunate too, by the way.
And as we come down here, the person who sits right beside me on city council meetings, my beloved city councilwoman Janet Martin. Brenda, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
I'm Brenda Reitz, and I work in the finance office, and I'm going to be the finance director today.
Yeah! She's very nice, Miss Reitz. She had
I don't think Cass is out of class.
Laura Taylor is our communications and public relations person. She's the one that puts on all the events in the parks. If you've been to any of our events like the movies in the park or any of our Labor Day, July 4th festivities, the band, or does all that work. Over here, he's really smart looking. He doesn't look handsome, but he's very smart. Nice fellow city councilman, Stephen Slackett. And the man on the camera here is Antonio Carrera, and Antonio is our AV professional, but he's also one of our very, very good friends. So, if you look at this little colorful map, I mentioned to you the other day that we have 6 districts, and the yellow up at the top is my district. And if you come straight down, this orangey red portion of the district is Councilman Slaptas. That's his. He has most of the beach, a good bit of the south portion of the city. And then if you look at that number 2, they're sort of in the middle of the city. That's Councilwoman Martin's district. So we all have our own districts, and while she looks like she has a smaller district, that's only geographic. She has as many voters in her district as we have in all of ours. So that's what makes us all unique. Any questions so far? Great. All right. We're going to do a little tour of City Hall. If you want to leave your drinks, it's probably a good idea. But so you can leave them on the floor by your chair, or if you're done with them, you can throw them in the trash. But we're going to split up into smaller groups, and I'm going to take let's take you 6, And Carl, would you take the group for us, please?
Absolutely.
Mr. Schwing, our
Do
city
you have
manager.
Do you have enough?
Let's do, let's do these five of you with our city attorney, Miss Vance.
Hi,
You can follow her.
we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna.
Trash is right around the corner. You.
Here we go. Here, let's put our stuff down. First of all, remember, it's gonna be city attorney.
Councilman Simon, do you mind taking some of our students?
Mind? Of course not.
All right, here we go. Ready? Let's go to the page that has your assignments on it. Right there? All right, let's go through the protocol one more time. The mayor runs the meeting. So the mayor will rap the gavel and ask if there's any public comment on the first item. That'll be our parks item. So if any of you who want to come up and speak about parks, I mean, you've read the green sheet, you know what the issues are. You come up to the podium, the mayor welcomes you and says, you can go ahead, and you have 4 minutes to say what you have to say. There'll be a little green light, and when we really have a council meeting, this light comes on green, and at 3.5 minutes it goes yellow, so people know, and then it goes red and the microphone goes off. Some people just don't understand. That's all the time you get. So the mayor runs the meeting, he or she has only one vote. Okay? All right? Okay. Let's take your positions up here. Amanda, you're the mayor's chair. Kaylee, 1. Zachary, 2. Hannah, 3. Nicholas, 4. Caden, 5. Ashley, 6. Allie, you're with the city manager right here. Abigail's with our city attorney over here. And Alyssa is with our finance director, Ms. Reeves.
Should I call the meeting to order? Rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. City Attorney roll call.
District 1? Here.
Speak in the microphone.
Here.
So you can move the mic.
District 2?
Here.
District 3?
Here.
District 4?
Here.
District 5?
Here.
District 6?
Here.
Mayor?
Here.
Good morning. For the record, I am City Attorney Abby. I will read the agenda item into the record. Consider the construction of new swings and water fountains in the parks. Council, please give us your input.
Any public comment on this item?
If you have public comment, you step up to the dais. Speak into the microphone.
I think that widening our existing sidewalks would be beneficial because some of the strollers and children that go on the sidewalk may not be able to fit against other people that are going the opposite way of them.
For the record, Patrick Walter, taxpayer, sixth-generation Floridian. I don't know if I agree necessarily with the widening of our sidewalks. Sidewalks are working just fine right now. There's no way that you're going to raise my tax dollars, make me pay more money for walking in downtown. I have a vehicle. You don't need to widen the sidewalks. You don't need it. Us here in Bonita Springs, we don't need bigger sidewalks. The ones we have work just fine. Please pass no on this motion.
Thank you.
Alyssa Delia, how will we ensure safety on these streets? If they're bigger, how will we make sure like it stays safe?
Thank you.
Nice. I think that improving lighting on many of our streets is important because many people can get injured if other people cannot see them in the dark. Yeah.
Hello, Kevin Berkwood, Mayor, council members. Though I agree with the last statement about lighting providing extra security of sorts, I live on a dark street and I love it. It's quiet, there's no noise after like 7 o'clock, and I enjoy the darkness. However, perhaps we should, again, look at areas that are more susceptible to crime and see if the lighting on the street would make any difference in those areas. As far as the bike lanes go, I ride my bicycle a lot, and I don't feel safe on a regular bike lane. And when I'm driving my car and I see people swerving into those bike lanes, all I can think about is I could be in that bike lane myself. What I do propose is looking at separate almost sidewalk areas for bicycles. You see them all over the place in Fort Myers, and perhaps getting a bike lane off of the street would be a better idea, although would cost more money. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Old D Person, and this construction for the widening of the sidewalks and bike lanes will block my way to my water aerobics class. And so please say no to this motion. Thank you.
This is Ashley Whitfitch. I honestly don't think we should widen the sidewalks. I honestly think that we should just make more sidewalks on both sides of the street because some people have to go different ways than other people. I just think it's unneeded and unnecessary.
Hi, I'm Amanda Hilliard, and I believe that lighting the roads up more would reduce accident rate, and in residential areas, it would also lower the crime rate.
Hello, Grandma again. And are you all aware that Florida ranks as one of the most unsafe states for bicycles and pedestrians? I think that this community should take a stand and do everything that you can to protect the safety of your residents and your visitors. All you need to hear is about someone getting hurt by a car, and it's awful. There's a whole movement of people that believe in roadway diets, and that means the wider you make a road, the faster the cars go. So if you make the roadways a little bit more narrower, that slows them down. If you get hit by a car at a slower rate of speed, you have a better chance of survival. So I think that you should, as a council, be aware of your residents' needs and do everything you can. Streetlights, I'm all for those where you have residents asking for them and saying that there is a concern for them. If you don't put them in other places, I certainly wouldn't miss it because there's a whole movement for dark skies. You know, it used to be when I was a kid, way back when, you could go outside at night and see all the stars, and now you try to do that and there's a whole lot of light pollution. So I hope you take that one into serious consideration. Thank you.
I think installing more bike lanes is a bad idea because people on bike lanes have an increased chance of getting hit by a car instead of being on a sidewalk.
Layla Rivas, and I think that there's already enough pollution, and I believe letting more people on the sidewalks will cause more pollution in the city.
Finance Director, how much will this cost us?
I don't know how much this is going to cost, but I will go to the office and figure it out and come back to some numbers.
Thank you. Any other discussion?
Ma'am?
Yes?
What other equipment would we get in parks?
City Manager?
Parks are passive, so there's not going to be really much equipment. So.
Any other discussions?
Mayor?
Yes?
Would it be possible if we could possibly partner with local companies to for them to donate to us? Local organizations like the Lions Club.
Swings on average cost about $1,000 to $5,000, and we can use our impact fees to pay for these swings.
Any further discussion?
Will consider the construction of new swings and water fountains in the parks and ask staff to come back with which parks would work best.
I second it. There's a motion second. Any more discussion? Roll call.
District 1?
Aye.
District 2?
Aye.
District 3?
Aye.
District 4?
Aye.
District 5?
Aye.
District 6?
Aye.
Mayor?
Aye.
Okay, Randy, I'll say motion.
Motion approved.
Okay, now before we go, a couple things learning here. You typically have public come up and give their opinion, but what you don't hear is from the huge number of people who don't come to City Hall. So you usually get the people who are very adamant about one way or the other. So when you saw the people come up here, they all had an opinion. What you try to do is balance your good thinking about what's best for the city on what you believe and what your fellow council members talk about as being best for the city. Secondly, when they call roll for the votes, we always start at the next person down. So if you do the attendance on one, then you just come down the row, and next time you start with two. That way, you're not always the first or the last person to vote. And the mayor is right in line. You don't wait to the end to get the mayor. Just this way we do it. And anything else? Councilman Mark?
That's it.
Councilman Slack? Good. Laura, anything? Okay, let's go to the next one. Nice job.
Thank you guys.
So, more than just the green sheets, they have a presentation, so there's a foundation of information that they're working off of before they even go into their discussion period. So just so you know, that's kind of how it works, okay? We just didn't have time.
Look into the camera. Come on up here. Right up here. Speak into the microphone, look into the camera. What I learned today.
What I learned today is how our city trials work.
You can line up if you like.
What I learned today was about
Tell me your name.
Haley Myers. I learned all about City Hall.
My name is Cal Hensley. What I learned today is that what the city manager does, and I approve this message.
My name is Stephen Barbara, and what I learned today. My name is Stephen Barbara, and what I learned today is that small topics are need discussion.
My name is Jerry Lewis, and today I learned that the City Hall of Bonita Springs is a lot more interesting than I thought it was.
My name is Blake Chandler, and what I learned today is how our local government works and how it involves our citizens.
Hello, my name is Evan Smith, and I learned that the councilmen have 2 4-year terms.
Don't run away, please. Just stay there a little bit.
Hello, my name is Mia Carroll, and today I learned that the finance director handles all the money.
Hello, my name is Ashley Blithridge, and what I learned today is that we use green sheets to pass motions.
My name is Katie Kachava, and what I learned today was how the Bonita Springs City Hall works.
My name is Joey Stahl, and today I learned that little discussions can turn into huge opinions.
Hi, I'm Zachary McIntyre, and I've learned all the different topics the council talks about.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Rogers, and I learned what city trials are about and what their purpose is in government.
Hi, my name is Alexia De Los Santos, and I learned how motions are passed within our city. Hi, I'm Allie Demet, and I learned that the broadcasting room is very cold to keep all the equipment cool.
Hi, I'm Camilla Madova, and I learned that inside the broadcasting room there's a bunch of cameras, and I learned how to use the cameras so that I can zoom in on one person on each seat or anywhere in the room.
Hi, I'm Frankie Rowley, and I learned what the broadcasting room is for.
Hi, I'm Shannon Nice, and I learned how they organize all of the city problems and issues.
Hi, I'm Hannah Tunius, and I learned what all the people at City Hall do.
Hi, I'm Reagan Garner, and I learned today that citizens can come up to the podium and say what they need to say.
Hi, I'm Stevie Rowley, and I learned that in the broadcasting room, there's cameras all over this place, and you can change what camera be from the broadcasting room.
Hi, I'm Layla Rivas, and today I learned that working at the City Hall is a big, great responsibility, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Alyssa DeLee, and I learned that City Hall has a lot of maps, a lot, more than I can count.
Hi, my name is Abby Reed, and I learned different ways citizens can play a role in government.
Hi, I'm Sarah Yunter, and I learned what the city attorney does.
Now this will be really a challenge to see what these two guys learn.
Hi, I'm Kevin Berkowitz, and today I learned that students can really find government interesting if given the real-world application and examples.
Thank you.
Patrick Walter, I am the Dean of Discipline at Bonita Springs Charter School, and what I learned is that giving students a first-hand look as to what really happens in their city really has a great impact on them, and they have a lot of great, wonderful ideas and thoughts behind their questions. And I also want to thank the city, Bonita Springs City Council, all the councilmen and women that were here with our students today. They really got a lot out of the experience, and we really appreciate and look forward to it again next year.
been great. The really important thing for us is that you understand how open we are to the public. And someday, some of you will be sitting in these chairs, you'll be running hospitals, schools, you'll be running businesses, raising your families. Don't forget how important it is to get the public involved, be involved in city government. Give yourselves a hand. We're going to keep that.
Volunteer